Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss regeneration cycle with one feed water heater in Rankine cycle. Okay. So boiler, turbine, condenser, pump and again boiler. This is the basic Rankine cycle which we are studying already. Okay, from earlier. Now you can see here what the extra thing we are using here with respect to the ideal Rankine cycle. One extra pump, see pump 2 and this heater. Okay, now see we will see what is happening here. See boiler is here, you know what happens in boiler, water is heated. Okay, so to convert it into steam, so you can see I have taken 1 kg steam. Okay, so 1 kg steam after being converted from the water is entering to turbine. Okay, so see 1 kg steam is entering to turbine. What happens in turbine? Turbine, there is the expansion of steam and we get work output. Okay, so what is happening out of this 1 kg of steam, m kg of steam you are taking it out from the turbine. You are not allowing this m kg out of this 1 kg of steam to expand fully in the turbine. Okay, at the intermediate you are taking it out. Okay, so 1 minus m1 kg of steam will come out from the turbine and m kg of steam is taken out or it's bleeded out from the turbine and it goes to the heater. Okay, here it is in superheated state, we know steam here. So 1 minus m kg of steam after being expanded here it enters to condenser, and as you know what happens in condenser, see this is condenser. Okay, condenser. So what happens in condenser? Heat is being rejected here, Q2 amount of heat is being rejected here. After then it is converted into water and then water is pumped from this pump to this heater. Now see what is happening here. M kg of steam is coming from the turbine and 1 minus m kg of compressed water is coming from the pump and both are meeting here in heater. See heater is also two types. One is closed feed water heater and open feed water heater. We are using here open feed water heater. Why? Because this m kg of steam and 1 minus m kg of water, they both are being mixed physically. Okay, so it is open feed water heater and both will mix here. So see m kg of steam here and 1 minus m kg of water, again it will become 1 kg here. Okay, so what is happening exactly in the heater? In heater you are providing heat from the steam to this 1 minus m kg of water before it enters to boiler. It means what? It means heat input to the boiler will decrease by the amount of heat which amount we are providing from this m kg of steam in this heater. Again I am saying what is happening exactly here. M kg of steam is coming from the turbine and it is giving heat to the 1 minus m kg of compressed water coming from this pump to this heater. So heat input will decrease. Okay, what we are giving this Q1 amount of heat in this boiler now, it will decrease by the amount what we are providing the heat from this m kg of steam here. Okay, so this is the regenerative cycle. After see 1 minus m plus m will become 1 kg will come there, again it will go to pump 2 and again this water will be pumped to the boiler and this cycle goes on. Okay, so we have understood what is happening here. Again I am saying, see 1 kg of steam coming from the boiler, it is coming to turbine. This whole 1 kg of steam we are not allowed to expand in turbine. What we are doing, out of this 1 kg m kg of steam we are taking it out somewhere from the turbine and 1 minus m kg is expanding here. Okay, so 1 minus m kg of steam will go to in condenser to reject the heat and this m kg is reacting it where in this heater to this 1 minus m kg of compressed water which is coming from the pump. Okay, and this both are meeting here and it is becoming 1 kg again here and this 1 kg is going to pump 2 and this pump is pumping into boiler. So what are we understanding, why we are doing this? What is the purpose? So the sole purpose what we find here is that heat input in the boiler is going to decrease. Okay, that is input is decreasing. What about output of turbine? Initially 1 kg of steam was expanding. Okay, and we are getting some work output from the turbine. No, this you are not allowing to expand this 1 kg of steam. It means what? it means amount of steam which is expanded in turbine is less than 1 kg. It means that work output will decrease. Why it will decrease? See, initially if you were expanding 1 kg of steam, then you are getting work corresponding to 1 kg of steam. Now you are taking out m kg out of this 1 kg of steam, then you will be getting work corresponding to 1 minus m kg of steam. Okay, so if you are reducing amount of steam, you are not allowing the full amount of steam to be expanded in turbine, it means your work output will decrease. So see, two things are happening here. Okay, work output from the turbine is also decreasing. Okay, and heat supplied or heat input is also decreasing here. Okay, but we need to see here that efficiency of this cycle will always increase. Okay, efficiency of regenerative cycle will always increase. Why? We will see from TS diagram. Why? Because see, already I have explained you that efficiency of this Rankine cycle depends on mean temperature of heat addition only. So we will see there is a great change, or there is more change in mean temperature of heat addition if you use this regeneration cycle. So this is the temperature versus entropy diagram of regeneration cycle of Rankine cycle using 1 feed water heater. So see, I will start from this point. You can see this is point 1 where 1 kg of steam is entering to turbine, and we are not allowing full 1 kg to expand in the whole turbine. Somewhere I told you in the middle we are taking out m kg of steam, okay, to heat again our water, and 1 minus m kg of steam is being expanded in the next stage. So you can see in first stage only 1 kg of steam is being expanded, and in second stage 1 minus m kg of steam is being expanded in the turbine. You can see here. Okay, already I have shown you in the schematic diagram. So at point 3, 1 to 2 1 kg, at point 2 m kg steam taken out, 2 to 3 is the 1 minus m kg in the same turbine. From 3 to 4 it's condenser where we are rejecting heat. Okay, so 1 minus m kg of fluid is rejecting heat in the condenser Q2 amount. Again we come to point 4 and again pumps the fluid from 4 to 5. Okay, and again this m kg of steam is taken out and we heat it in the heater at point 6. How much is coming? See, 1 minus m. Okay, and here m, it will become 1 kg again here, and 6 to 7 1 kg of water will be pumped by pump number 2 to the boiler, and boiler will heat from point 7 to point 1 with Q1 amount of heat. Okay, so what changes we are seeing here? In our ideal Rankine cycle we were heating from point 5 to point 1. Okay, in the boiler. Now we are heating from this point to this point. Okay, you can see that amount of heat Q1 has already decreased. Okay, and second thing, you can see the mean temperature of heat addition. If you do mean of this temperature 1 and 5, okay, and if you do mean of 0.1 and 0.7, you can see that second, the mean temperature of 1 and 0.7 is much more than mean temperature of 0.1 and 0.5. Okay, so there is the great improvement in the mean temperature of heat addition, which means that there is the great improvement in the efficiency of Rankine cycle with using regeneration. See here, please see turbine here 1 to 3. Okay, if I will tell you what is the work output of turbine, if suppose this m kg of steam we would have not taken out, then what was H1 minus H3, simple. Okay, but now see, we are taking out now. How to find out work done by turbine? See, I will tell you. See, WT is the total work done by turbine. So see, 1 kg is being expanded from point 1 to 2. So see, 1 into H1 minus H2. 1 kg into H1 minus H2. From point 2 to 3 in the same turbine, 1 minus m kg of steam is being expanded. So plus, what I will write? 1 minus m into H2 minus H3. Okay, so see, 1 into H1 minus H2 plus 1 minus m into H2 minus H3. This is the total work output by the turbine. If this would not be, this m kg would not have been here, then simply 1 into H1 minus H3 or 1 into H1 minus H2. Okay, so I think you understood this TS diagram. If you have any doubt in videos and any problem if you have, you can message me in the group. Okay, I'll answer. So work done by turbine is H1 minus H2 plus 1 minus M into H2 minus H3. Now see pump, two pumps we are using. If you see pump number 1, which is feeding the water from condenser, so 1 minus M1 m kg of water is coming to pump number 1. So see, for pump 1 minus M into, it is pumping water from point 4 to point 5, so H5 minus H4 plus. Now second pump is feeding 1 kg of steam to the boiler, so 1 into S7 minus S6. Okay, and heat supplied is in boiler only, external heat supplied I am talking, so it is H1 minus H7. So we got turbine work, we got pump work, we also got heat supplied. So efficiency is W work done by turbine minus work done by pump upon heat supplied. Here separately I have drawn heater which we are using in the regeneration cycle. So if you see in that schematic diagram, this heater, so m kg of steam is entering from point 2 to the heater, and after the pump at point 5, 1 minus m kg of water, compressed water is entering to the heater. So 1 minus m and m kg, after this both are mixed physically here, they are coming out as a 1 kg at 0.6. So if I have to write the energy balance equation of the heater, so first of all you see the fluids or energy entering the heater. So there is the two inlet point I can see, and this is the exit point of the heater. So at inlet point C, it is 0.2, so m into energy at 0.2, so m into H2, and second inlet point is at 0.5, so 1 minus m into energy at 0.5, so 1 minus m into H5, and exit point is 1 here, so this is equal to, what is the mass? 1 kg. So 1 into energy at 0.6 S6. So 1 into S6 will be S6 only. So this is the energy balance equation for the heater.